Good morning, students. Welcome back to English class. Hope all of you are doing fine. I have few questions to ask. Are you ready to answer? How many of you love eating junk food, chocolates, and ice cream? Talking with friends over phone for a long time? Getting up late in the morning? Playing or going out with your friends? Watching TV for long hours? Or boys trying trendy new hairstyles and girls new cosmetics and makeup? You love doing all these things, isn't it? And your parents, do they agree? A big no. Yes? Henry, wake up. You're getting late. The homeschooling classes have started and you're still lying on the bed. Meghana, come here. You're always with that laptop. Come and help me in the kitchen chopping the vegetables. So, this is a common scene in every house of a teenage boy and girl. Hope many of you agree with me. Every child feels that he is controlled or instructed not to do one thing or the other. Children have certain habits, and parents want to mend these habits for their benefit. But children don't want to change them as they want freedom. So, it is almost similar to our today's poem. Please open your textbook, page 61. Amanda, poem 6, Amanda by Robin Klein. Robin Klein was an Australian author of children's stories. She stresses on everyday universal happenings of life and also portrays on activities pertaining to children. So let's check. Amanda. Amanda is a young girl. Amanda has certain unwanted habits, and her parents are continuously nagging her just to let her overcome those unwanted habits. But Amanda is in her own world as she's very moody. So let's check with the poem. Children, Amanda poem has 7 stanzas, and in the 7 stanzas, 1, 3, 5, and 7 stanzas are the stanzas related to the mother or father. You can imagine anybody, it's parents, instructing the child, that is Amanda, not to do certain things. And the second, 4, and 6 stanzas are placed in brackets. Why they are placed in brackets is Amanda is fed up with that continuous nagging or instructions given by her parents, so she goes into her imaginary world. Okay, let's see and enjoy the poem. Don't bite your nails, Amanda. Don't hunch your shoulders, Amanda. Stop that slouching and sit up straight, Amanda. So here, that girl, Amanda, is asked by her parents not to bite her nails, not to hunch means bend her shoulders and sit, and stop that slouching. Slouching means sitting in a very lazy manner. Sometimes you won't be sitting in a correct posture, no? So she was sitting in a very lazy manner, and she's being instructed by her parents to sit straight and not to bend her shoulders. And now from the stanza, you can understand that the tone is not friendly. And what happens? It is not making any sense to Amanda. Now, what she's imagining, we'll see in the second stanza. There is a languid emerald sea, where the sole inhabitant is me, a mermaid drifting blissfully. There is a languid. Languid means a very peaceful or calm sea. Actually, very calm it is. And emerald. Emerald means a precious, green, precious stone. Now, if I say I have an emerald color purse, means maybe the purse color is green, because this precious stone, emerald, is green in color. So sometimes we can refer to it as emerald. So maybe the sea is very green in color. So she's imagining herself near a calm and pleasant or quiet green sea, where the sole inhabitant, soul means only one, is called soul. Inhabitant means a person living or occupying that place is called as an inhabitant. Now here she wants to be near that sea, the only person. How she wants to be, what she wants to be? A mermaid drifting blissfully. What is a mermaid? A mermaid is a fictional sea creature with the head and trunk of a female and the tail of a fish. Drifting means moving, passing along with the current. So she wants to be a mermaid in the near that green, pleasant sea and enjoying, like blissfully means in extreme happiness or joy. So see, because of her mother or father's nagging, she just imagines as if she is a mermaid. Yeah, let's go to the third stanza. Did you finish your homework, Amanda? Did you tidy your room, Amanda? I thought I told you to clean your shoes, Amanda. So here, the parent is again seen nagging Amanda. Parents are asking her that did she finish her homework? Did she tidy her room? Now sometimes children don't have the habit of keeping their things in their own place. So she's asking her, did she tidy her room? I thought I told you to clean your shoes. Maybe the previous day she was instructed to keep her shoes clean and Amanda didn't do. So she was reminding her if she has cleaned her shoes. So here, now maybe the parents are quite frustrated with her laziness or inactiveness, and that's why they are continuously nagging. And we'll see what Amanda is imagining now in the next stanza. I'm an orphan. Who's an orphan? A person who doesn't have parents, that is mother and father, is called as an orphan. Roaming the street, I pattern soft dust with my hushed bare feet. The silence is golden, the freedom is sweet. Now here she imagines herself that she's an orphan. Why orphan? Because nobody will be there to nag her and she can enjoy her freedom. Nobody is going to pester her to do this, to do that, not to do this, not to do that. Yes. And how she's now orphan is like, maybe they'll be very poor or anything you can imagine. Now the child is with bare feet and she's walking on the sand or any place. Now naturally the footprints of her feet will fall. No? So here he says that I pattern soft dust with my hushed bare feet. Bare feet means without wearing anything. And what does the child do? She creates some nice design on the sand or the soil where she is walking. The silence is golden, the freedom is sweet. I hope you have heard about the proverb, silence is golden. So sometimes being silent is like very valuable. And the girl, Amanda, imagines herself as if she's an orphan and she feels that silence over there is very, very valuable to her, and she feels it very, very sweet and pleasant to her. Yes, I hope you understand. Here we can think that she is being very happy, imagining herself as an orphan. Don't eat the chocolate, Amanda. Remember your acne, Amanda. Will you please look at me when I'm speaking to you, Amanda? Now, the mother is worried about the child's health. She finds Amanda eating a chocolate and she tells her that, remember, you have acne. Acne means pimples. Now, maybe there are chances of pimples increasing if you eat chocolates. So, she reminds her that don't eat chocolate, it might increase your acne. Will you please look at me when I'm speaking to you? So maybe the child is just ignoring. She is least bothered what her parents are saying, and the parent want her to look at her when they are speaking or when she or he is speaking. Here you can imagine anything, children. Parents means you are either mother or father, but usually you people think no, mother is only always nagging, not father. Now here, let us see what Amanda is imagining. I am Rapunzel. I have not a care. Life in a tower is tranquil and rare. I'll certainly never let down my bright hair. You know who's Rapunzel? Rapunzel is a German fairy princess who is confined to a tower by a witch. And this Rapunzel has a long golden hair, and there she's troubled by a witch a lot. She leaves her hair down the tower, and the princess comes and saves her. So here she imagines herself that she is Rapunzel. I have not a care. Life in a tower is tranquil and rare. So she wants to live in a tower which is like, it will be very peaceful. Tranquil means peaceful, where she doesn't need to bother about anybody or listen to anybody, as she'll be alone over there. I'll certainly never let down my bright hair. And she says, like Rapunzel, how she left her hair to be saved, she says that she doesn't want to leave her hair down because she wants to be herself. She doesn't want anybody else with her. Yes, I hope you understood. Stop that sulking at once, Amanda. You're always so moody, Amanda. Anyone would think that I nagged at you, Amanda. Now here, she is, maybe the girl is like in a very different mood, as she's always, taunted by her parents of doing things. So she says that her mother is asking her not to be so disappointed or not to be so annoyed and show that those expressions on her face. Stop that sulking. Sulking means like to be irritated or disappointed. You are always so moody. The parent is asking her not to be so moody. Why she's asking her not to be so moody? She's worried that what other people will think of her. Anyone would think that I nagged at you. Anybody would be thinking that I'm harassing you or torturing you. So the parent requests Amanda not to be in such a mood, but try to be joyful or in a happy mood. Yes, children, I hope you understood the poem. Children, this poem, actually the theme of the poem is like the conflict between parents' aspirations and children's fantasies. So the parents, I think, need to be having that attitude of nurturing the child with proper love and care, or be more considerate and liberal. So here our poet Robin Klein indirectly emphasizes on that we need to have a healthy bonding between parents and children. Yes, children, I hope you understood today's poem. Thank you. I'll be posting the homework.